Have you ever thought about how much control you really have over your health as you get older? What if the small, seemingly unimportant habits you form today could determine the quality of your life tomorrow? For men, especially those over 50, the prostate is an often overlooked but vital cornerstone of health that affects not only physical well being, but also emotional vitality and confidence. But how many of us really understand the role this small gland plays or the subtle signs it gives when it needs care? In today's heartfelt conversation, we'll dig deep into the profound connection between prostate health longevity and the choices we make every day. Whether you're already dealing with the changes that come with age or you want to learn more about it, this video will change the way you think about self-care and vitality. Stay with me until the end, and we'll talk about useful things you can do, like changing what you eat. We will talk about physical habits and even the surprising benefits of regular ejaculation that can help you keep not only your prostate healthy, but also your energy, confidence, and joy for life. Together, we will find powerful insights and useful tips that can empower you to take charge of your health and change how you experience the years to come. This is more than just a biology talk. It's about reclaiming your vitality and honoring the amazing journey you're on. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please click the button below and ring the bell. Sign up for our newsletter to get the latest news and videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you like it, please leave a comment. If not, please leave a 0. Your feedback is very important to me because it helps me make better videos that fit your interests. Now, let's get started. As I've said before, this heartfelt conversation is especially for people over the age of 50, a time when the body starts to whisper its needs more urgently, and the importance of prostate health takes on a profound, almost religious meaning. As we get older, our bodies change, but our minds and emotions also change. This is a time to take back control, put our health first, and start doing things that will make us live longer and healthier. If you are younger and looking for information to protect your future, I welcome you with open arms. This is your sanctuary too. This is a place where we talk about health and sexuality with the seriousness and respect they deserve. These aren't just biological functions we're talking about, they're also important to how we feel joy, confidence, and connection. The prostate is a small but very important organ that is often ignored or undervalued. It has a huge impact on a man's physical and mental health, even though it stays in the background for most of his life. This gland is more than just a part of the reproductive system. It is a gatekeeper of vitality and an unseen engine that powers many parts of male health that are often taken for granted. However, if it is neglected, it can become a silent sabot, causing discomfort, uncertainty, or even pain. In a previous article, we talked about the often overlooked benefits of masturbation as a natural way to clean and maintain prostate health. Today, we will go deeper and show what happens when this important gland doesn't get the care and attention it needs. The prostate is not a passive organ. It needs to be active and connect with other things. When a man ejaculates, a remarkable set of processes begin that go beyond the release of prostatic fluid. A series of muscle contractions in the pelvic area work as a natural pump to clear the ducts and promote the smooth flow of secretions. If this process is interrupted, like when ejaculation stops happening often, which can happen after long periods of sexual inactivity, the prostate can start to get swollen. This condition, called congestive prostatitis, may sound harmless, but for those who have it, it can feel like an unending burden. The symptoms range from persistent pelvic pain to a sensation of heaviness or pressure in the bladder area, and even discomfort or difficulty during urination. These symptoms, though non-infectious, mimic the distress of an infection and can profoundly affect a man's quality of life, leaving him feeling burdened, anxious, and disconnected from his body. Fortunately, there is hope: regular ejaculation, whether through masturbation or sexual activity, offers a simple, accessible solution to this problem. It helps to maintain the healthy flow of fluids within the prostate, ensuring that it remains active, balanced, and free from the congestion that can lead to discomfort. But prostate health is not solely about avoiding congestion. It's also about addressing the silent threats that often accompany aging, one of these. Threats is prostate inflammation, or prostatitis, a condition that can present as either infectious or non infectious among older men. A lot of people have chronic inflammation that isn't caused by bacteria. This inflammation is often caused by things like oxidative stress, cellular aging, and the buildup of metabolic waste. These problems may seem minor at first, but they can slowly destroy prostate health, causing pain and a lower sense of well-being. Regular ejaculation becomes even more important in this situation. It acts as a natural preventative measure, supporting healthy prostate function and fighting the effects of inflammation. However, this practice is not a cure-all. It is part of a whole-person approach to health that must also include smart food choices and healthy lifestyle habits. Foods that are high in antioxidants, like bright red peppers, lush berries that are full of taste, and the green tea can help fight oxidative damage and protect the prostate's delicate cells. These easy but effective choices can protect not only the prostate's health, but also the body's overall vitality. This conversation is about a lot more than just biology. It's about protecting a man's essence, his confidence, and his freedom to live a full and happy life. It's about realizing that every action, choice, and moment of care is an investment in your future self. Your prostate health isn't just a physical issue, it's also deeply connected to your emotional health, your energy, and your joy for life. Today, you're not just taking care of an organ, you're honoring your body, yourself, and the amazing journey that lies ahead. Remember that your health is your power, your base, and your legacy. Love it, care for it, and let it guide you to a future full of strength, happiness, and satisfaction. A very important but often overlooked part of prostate health is its complex relationship with hormonal balance. The prostate, even though it's small, is very sensitive to changes in male hormones, especially testosterone and its powerful derivative, dihydrotestosterone, DHT. These hormones are often just seen as signs of masculinity, but they also play a big role in controlling the prostate's function and overall health. As men age, the balance of these hormones starts to shift, which is a natural but complicated process that can cause a cascade of changes over time. These changes may affect the size and functionality of the prostate, which can raise the risk of problems like benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH) or even more serious problems. There is a link between ejaculation and maintaining biological balance that isn't always talked about. During ejaculation, the body temporarily lowers DHT levels. This temporary drop gives the prostate some relief by stopping this powerful hormone from stimulating the tissue all the time. This small but important process shows how consistent habits, like masturbation, can be an important part of a lifestyle designed to keep hormones in balance and improve overall prostate health. It's not a cure-all, but rather an important part of the symphony of things we do to stay healthy. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons helpful, please leave a comment below number 1 to let me know you're still watching it. Let's talk about something that has even more emotional weight. You have prostate cancer. This life-changing condition is one of the most common types of cancer in older men. A lot of people are afraid and unsure about this disease, and the fact that it affects so many people makes it a main topic of conversation when people talk about men's health, especially as we get older. But there is hope. We can take steps to lower our risk of getting this scary disease. A fascinating link has been found between the number of times you ejaculate and a lower risk of getting prostate cancer. Scientists are still trying to figure out how this works, but they think that regular ejaculation may flush out cancer-causing substances and metabolic waste that might otherwise stay in the prostate fluid, thereby reducing the prostate's long-term exposure to harmful substances. However, it is important to keep this information in perspective. While masturbation is good for you, it shouldn't be seen as a solution or a promise of safety. Instead, it should be a part of a complete plan for prostate health that includes regular medical checkups, a diet full of healthy foods and protective chemicals. Physical activity and being aware of one's overall lifestyle are two powerful ways to improve health that empower men to take charge of their bodies and futures. This is why screening tests like the prostate-specific antigen (PSA) test are so important for men who have a family history of prostate cancer or who are showing signs of it. Not only are these Tests, diagnostic tools, they can also save lives. Early detection through careful screening allows for timely interventions that can make all the difference in outcomes. But prostate health isn't just about medical tests and numbers. It's also very personal. It's about how a man feels about his body and his willingness to pay attention to its signals. Masturbation can help you become more intimately aware through self-stimulation. Men may notice small changes in SE and quality, as well as unusual discomfort or even changes in sensitivity. These observations are often ignored, but they are actually very important because they are the body's way of telling you that it needs care and attention. Seeing a doctor when something doesn't feel right is a sign of self-respect and empowerment that goes beyond the health rewards. These actions add up to a bigger picture. Stories about well-being. Prostate health isn't just a medical issue, it's also a sign of how the body is linked. Mind and spirit. Taking care of the prostate is taking care of one's vitality, confidence, and ability to fully participate in life. Every thoughtful action, like eating better, staying active, or just taking a moment to understand one's own body, adds to this story. It's not just about avoiding illness, it's about building strength, resilience, and peace for the years to come. By combining mindful habits with a proactive approach to health, men can create a life that is not only long, but also full and fulfilling. Prostate health becomes a sign of a bigger resolve to living fully in the present and getting ready for a future built on self-awareness and joy as strengths. Finally, let's talk about an important but often overlooked part of health: the emotional and psychological effects of a healthy prostate. When men take care of their sexual and prostate health, they're doing a lot more than just protecting their bodies. They're also improving their sense of self-worth, confidence, and emotional health. This kind of care affects every part of life, making people feel better about themselves and making relationships stronger, even loved ones. Partners. The knowledge that you are putting your health first and taking steps to keep your vitality encourages a sense of empowerment that spreads and affects all parts of your life. As we continue our discussions, we will continue to talk about topics that inspire and educate, such as how to spot the early signs of prostate problems. As we've talked about before, learning pelvic exercises can help keep your prostate healthy, and you should also know how feelings and stress affect your sexual health. Masturbation, for example, can be very good for your prostate health because it helps clean and relieve pressure in this important organ. But that's just the start. There is a lot more information and techniques that can make this simple act a cornerstone of your overall health. Let us look more closely at how we can make this private practice more purposefully enjoyable and deeply helpful. Masturbation is often done quickly and without the care and attention it deserves, but when done on purpose, it can be a healing and enriching experience for both the body and the mind. Imagine setting aside specific, uninterrupted time to connect with yourself in this way. Picking a moment in a space free of distractions or interruptions is more than just a practical step. It's a statement of self-respect and a way to honor your body and mind. This space of intimacy with yourself is essential for reducing feelings of guilt, shame, or anxiety that may have become ingrained over time. By creating an atmosphere of safety and acceptance, you open the door to a more conscious and fulfilling experience. This practice also gives you a unique chance to listen to your body, a chance to be fully present and aware of what it's trying to tell you beyond the pleasure, that your body's signs and sensations are telling you something important. Pay attention to how you feel physically as well as mentally. Do you notice any pain, changes in SE consistency or color, or other strange sensations? The body sends these tiny messages to let you know when something is wrong and may be early warning signs that you need to see a doctor. Not only is listening to these signs a form of self-care, it's also a very responsible and self-aware thing to do. Another important part of this practice that should never be overlooked is hygiene. Making sure you wash your hands before and after masturbation may seem like a small thing, but it is actually very important. This simple habit lowers the chance of introducing bacteria or other contaminants to sensitive areas, especially if you use lubricants or objects to make the experience better. When it comes to oils, Picking the right one is important for safety and comfort. When it comes to lubricants, water or silicone-based, ones are often the best because they are gentle on the skin and tissues, which can become more sensitive as we age. If you are still watching this video and find the lessons useful, show care and respect for your body. This will reinforce the idea that this practice is an important and healthy part of your routine. Thank you for your second comment below. It lets me know that you are still watching this video with me. Ultimately, masturbation is more than just a physical act. When approached with mindfulness, it becomes an act of self-love and a tool for well-being. It is an opportunity to connect with yourself on a deeper level, to honor your health, and to cultivate a sense of joy and fulfillment that transcends the physical. Embracing this practice with care and intention allows you to reclaim not only your body, but also your emotional and mental well-being. As we continue these conversations, I invite you to see your health as a journey, one of discovery, empowerment, and transformation together. We can explore practices that not only prolong life, but enhance its quality, helping you live with confidence, vitality, and peace of mind. Every step you take toward better health is a step toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. Let's walk this path together. Did you know that setting the stage with prior relaxation can profoundly enhance the experience of self-intimacy? Before masturbating, taking the time to do relaxing activities like deep breathing, meditation, or a warm bath can help your mind and body. These activities help release the stress of daily life, letting you be fully present in the moment. When you approach this intimate act with relaxation and intention, it transforms into a deeply mindful self-care ritual that not only enhances physical pleasure, but also supports your emotional well-being. This shift from routine to mindfulness elevates the ACT, turning it into a celebration of your connection with yourself. It's important to remember that masturbation is a natural and healthy practice that helps you better understand your body and desires. Sometimes when you feel guilty or ashamed, you should stop and think about where those feelings come from. These emotions are often caused by societal norms or old ideas, but they don't define the truth of this practice. Masturbating is neither selfish nor wrong. It's a nice thing to do for yourself and a way to get curious. Self-discovery and accepting yourself. Make it your goal to accept this part of your sexuality with kindness and acceptance, knowing that it is an important part of a healthy, balanced life. To make this practice even more satisfying, try breaking out of your habits. While masturbation has clear benefits, doing it over and over again can dull its effects and make you feel dependent on it. Try different things to keep this intimate act interesting and new. For example, you could try being more mindful, going to new places, or just paying more attention to your feelings and sensations. Moderation is key to make sure that this practice improves your life without taking away from other important things like work, relationships, or hobbies. Additionally, this is a great chance to include free activities that improve not only the experience, but also your health. Have you heard of Kegel exercises? Strengthening the pelvic floor muscles is easy and effective. These muscles support the prostate and bladder and are very important. Regularly using Kegel can improve the health of your prostate, avoid problems like urinary leakage, and even improve the quality and strength of your orgasms. Best of all, Kegel can be done in private at any time, while sitting, standing, or even on your way to and from work. Over time, this practice can greatly improve your sexual health and confidence. Forget about how important it is to fuel your body. Nutrition is a key part of prostate health, and adding certain foods to your diet can make a big difference. Tomatoes that are high in lupine are especially good for lowering inflammation and helping the prostate work. Additionally, nuts, fatty fish like salmon, and leafy green vegetables contain important nutrients that support hormone balance and cellular health. On the other hand, it is important to limit your intake of ultra-processed foods, sugary snacks, and trans fats, as these can make inflammation worse and have a negative effect on not only your prostate, but also your overall health. Think of your food as a way to love and care for your body from the inside out. Just as important, is having a positive and open view of your sexuality and being curious about and comfortable with this part of yourself. Being intimate can have deep emotional effects that help you feel more connected to who you are. If you ever feel unsure or have questions about your sexual health, don't be afraid to ask for help. Talking to trusted friends, a partner, or a healthcare worker can free you up and give you peace of mind that. Most of all, get to know yourself better and never forget how important it is to get regular checkups. No matter how good you feel, regular checkups with your doctor are very helpful for finding problems early on, when they're easiest to fix. Masturbation can be a good way to keep an eye on your health because it gives you information about how your body is doing. When you're masturbating, you may notice small changes, like changes in the feel of your skin, or strange sensations, or changes in how sensitive you are. These observations are very helpful. They are your body's way of telling you it needs help, and acting quickly can make all the difference. In the end, this journey is about so much more than just your physical health. It's about building a stronger relationship with yourself, accepting your sexuality as an important part of who you are, and making self-care a regular part of your life. By approaching masturbation with mindfulness, variety, and care, you can turn it from a simple act into a powerful tool for wellness and self-empowerment. This can be done in conjunction with a healthy diet, pelvic exercises, regular checkups, and a positive outlook. This habit becomes a key part of a full, happy life where you respect your body, your mind, and the amazing journey you're on. Now that we've talked about this important but often misunderstood part of health, I'd love to hear what you thought. Was there one idea that changed the way you see things or a habit that you feel inspired to start? Share the one thing you've learned that you will use in your life in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. If this conversation was helpful to you, please don't keep it to yourself. Help other people on this journey by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Together, we can build a community where conversations like these can empower and inspire everyone. Your health, energy, and joy are worth it. Let's go on this trip together.